Brandon Driver with Electric Auto Squad. How long until Tesla has a real competitor? Honestly, I really don't think that Tesla has any competition right now. But I'm going to talk about the 3 most exciting upcoming models and when those are going to be out and when Tesla really needs to step up their game. Car number 1, the Ford Mustang Mach-E. This is Ford's first full effort towards an electric vehicle, and if you watch their presentation, they admitted openly that 90% of their inspiration was based on the Model 3. They're aiming to compete with the Model Y, very similar in design, in shape, and in specs, and similar in pricing too. You'll notice that the screen is vertical instead of horizontal, and it's going to have a couple of innovations that Ford is trying to push themselves, like a dial wheel in the middle of the screen. They're going for something unique, but definitely a different experience if the Model Y is the only real electric vehicle crossover that's on the market at the moment. I was watching the live YouTube segment and the comment section was savage. They were saying that the paid actors in the commercial were way too cheesy. And they were even talking about the fact that it was an electric car. They were talking about, oh, this is so a Mustang, or oh, I would totally buy this Mustang. And a lot of the criticism from Ford fans is, why would you make this a Mustang? It looks nothing like a Mustang. It probably doesn't drive like a Mustang. It's an electric car. You know, you could just call it the Mach-E. You don't need to call it the Mustang Mach-E. I think that they're going to have a little bit of troubles with the marketing there, and they definitely did tick off a few people, but they are making a genuine, awesome looking electric vehicle. I actually got to see it at CES and it looks great. I do believe that first generation electric vehicles are never without glitches and without hitches. And I think that they probably will have a few unexpected delays or maybe production issues when they first start making them. So I think that I'm going to start expecting some good things from Ford maybe in 2022. They also really don't have a charging network. And that's the biggest thing that Tesla is winning over everybody about right now. And they've talked plenty about the idea of building theirs, but until that's in place and until it really does compete on par with Tesla, Tesla's still going to be winning. Second vehicle, the Rivian pickup truck. Just about everybody in the world, whether or not they care about electric vehicles or not, has heard of the Cybertruck. And Rivian announced their pickup truck fully electric before the Cybertruck was announced. And there have been a lot of people talking about how they were the first ever fully announced and fully broadcasted, marketed effort to getting an electric pickup truck to the market. They also went with a much more traditional pickup truck look, and they are going to be a big favorite of the people who don't want something so modern and extreme looking like the Cybertruck. That being said, the Rivian is a lot more expensive than the Cybertruck. The Cybertruck is going to start at about $40,000 and the Rivian is going to be starting around $69,000. The Cybertruck also is slated to perform better than the Rivian, which may cause some issues with sales. A fully loaded Rivian truck is going to get about 400 miles or more, and the fully loaded Cybertruck is going to get about 500 miles. Even so, the Rivian marketing department has done an excellent job of marketing to people that are tired of the issues that Tesla has experienced. Deliveries are set to begin in 2021. And again, I think that if you are making your first electric vehicle as a company, you're probably going to have a couple of issues along the way. And a lot of people don't want to be guinea pigs. So waiting for the second generation of Rivian R1Ts is probably going to be what's in a lot of people's minds. Number 3, the BMW i4. The reason that I think this is going to be a genuine competitor to Tesla is because BMW is not going to be making a first generation electric vehicle. They've already had the BMW i3 out in the market for years, and it's been very popular out in Europe. And they are going to be redesigning and totally making a new electric drivetrain to be targeting Model 3 owners. Estimated to have 372 miles on the European system, so it'll have less on the American EPA rating system. They haven't announced what the real price will be yet, but it's probably going to be around $50,000. That'll be their long-range version, which is supposed to be similar to the long-range Model 3. It's supposed to have some in showrooms by the end of next year. They won't have the fastest charging enabled. Kitty? They won't have the fastest charging enabled. They only have 150 kilowatts of charging, which means you'll get about 80% in 35 minutes. However, this is a really good effort from BMW to make an affordable electric vehicle, and it's probably going to steal away a few customers that have had problems with their Model 3s or maybe even their Model Ys. With all that being said, I think that Tesla is at least 12 to 24 months away from really needing to step up their game and seeing some legit competitors. All of the vehicles mentioned will not have the same charging times as a Tesla. Tesla is still winning the game of fast charging, but that's fine. A lot of early Model S and X owners actually didn't use superchargers that often, and they were used to the idea of having only 150 to maybe 200 miles on a full charge, and they would use them as around town cars. So I think that they'll be okay with the idea of not using them to travel as much. What do you think about these three cars? And have I earned your like and subscribe? Please comment below if you have an idea for another video, and check out my video up here on why I think Teslas are so cool. Stay safe.